on, Goku.
That's it! I can see! What? Take this!
Very good. Very good indeed. Let's go.
Now you're going to take me seriously!
The first god Ozaru, Planet of Destruction. This story takes place at the same time when Beerus had just become a god of destruction. Several powerful warriors came to challenge Beerus for the position of destroyer. Whis introduces himself to Beerus and says, "From now on, I will accompany you on your journey, Mr. Beerus. You are the new god of destruction of this universe, and you will certainly get stronger as you continue your journey. As your race lives a little longer, I am sure you will achieve incredible results, and each time you will surprise all the gods even more." Beerus looks and says,
No one will be more powerful than me. I am the strongest being in existence.
Days and days passed, and in primitive times, Beerus had done the eradication of dinosaurs. After the eradication of the entire race, Beerus went straight to another primate planet. On that planet, there were several beings that resembled primitive apes. Beerus looks at Whis and says,
There are very weak beings in that place. No one is even worthy of fighting me.
Whis starts to laugh and says, "If I were you, I wouldn't count on it so much, Mr. Beerus." At that moment, a mysterious humanoid being appears sitting on one of the rocks of that planet. With a serious look, Beerus says,
Do you know how to speak?
At that moment, a giant pressure of energy appears on Beerus that for the first time, the god of destruction is afraid. Whis just watches. The primate being with the tail looks at Beerus and says, "You are invading my territory, and yet you have the audacity to say what I have to do in my territory?" Beerus responds,
How dare you talk to me like that? You know who I am? I am this universe's new god of destruction, and that alone. And for that alone, I will destroy your planet, you insolent bastard!
The primate being already appearing to be a certain age looks and speaks.
I smell fighting. I feel the urge to protect my people. This is getting interesting.
The primate being raises its power even more and advances directly to attack Beerus. At high speed, the god of destruction is thrown away. Beerus says,
How did he do it?
"Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball." Without further ado, let's get started. Beerus, the god of destruction, for the first time felt a fight excitement. For a long time, Beerus destroyed several universes without finding a powerful opponent. But everything had changed after he found the primate being. Beerus says,
I don't know how you were able to hit me, but now it will be the end of you.
The moment Beerus tries to hit the primate being with great dexterity begins to dodge all Beerus' attack. It seems that it could predict every attack that Beerus tried to give. Beerus says,
Impossible. You are strong.
At that moment, Whis starts watching and says, "This fighting style, primate form, tail, in a humanoid way. But at the same time, knowing how to fight, I already heard the tale of this race once. Even so, it seems to possess the technique of mastery of Ultra Instinct. Or perhaps it is not a technique at all. He really may be showing a totally different power or just fighting for his primate instincts. Just by looking at Mr. Beerus, I can see he's getting more and more excited about the fight." Beerus increased his powers more and more. At that moment, Beerus says,
Let's fight. It's very interesting. But I have no more time to waste with you.
Beerus increases his powers exponentially and manages to deliver an incredible blow to the primate warrior. The primate warrior says,
You're making me happy. I haven't fought a being as powerful as you for a long time. His strength is really impressive. I will show my secret technique to you.
The primate being looks at the moon and at that moment transforms into a giant ape. Beerus looks and speaks.
What an interesting transformation. This guy has more tricks than I ever imagined.
Whis continues to watch and says,
Oh, it seems that he changed his fighting style. Now he's a gigantic and even more of his size. With this transformation, he can still feel the movements of Mr. Beerus. Wait, I know where I know this style of fighting. It's the legend of Ozaru, the race of beings that managed to transform themselves into giant apes and dominate several planets. That's why this warrior is able to fight on equal terms with the god of destruction.
That battle lasted for more than 10 days straight. In the end, Beerus and the primate being were tired of fighting. Those who at first wanted to end each other's race, over time created a bond of friendship, and whenever they could, they fought battles. Beerus says,
Hey warrior, what's your name?
The primate being responds,
Now that you ask me, I am the god Ozaru Yamoshi.
Startled, Beerus speaks.
What? Are you a god?
Yamoshi answers,
Exactly. But I've lived too much. My life is coming to an end. Unfortunately. Or fortunately. The gift of life is to live every moment intensely, to go through the best experiences. With that, I am sure that every moment I can be remembered by all those who saw my trajectory, my journey.
Beerus responds angrily.
Well, you are an idiot and you can't decide when you're going to leave this world. I will still fight you many more times, as long as I want. You are the only warrior that made me reach the limit of my battle potential.
Yamoshi answers,
That's awesome, Beerus, but you don't need to care about that. No worries. My race of primates will evolve. With the passage of time, many powerful warriors will emerge. I'm sure that one day, you will find a warrior who will reincarnate his spirit in me. It will be at that moment that you will fight incredible battles again. Since your race lives much longer than all others, this was the gift chosen for you. Yamoshi dies, departing from this world. Beerus cries to see his friends farewell.
Whis looks unsmiling and says,
It seems that Mr. Beerus has finally bonded with a mortal. I hope Yamoshi's words are true. And one day, you will meet them.
Millennia after the events of Yamoshi, Planet of Destruction, Goku and Vegeta trained with Whis, and Beerus just watched his training lying down. Beerus says,
It seems like yesterday we trained, isn't it, old man? After that day, I never met a being who had tremendous powers like him. The legendary God Ozaru Yamoshi. Seeing these two fight in front of me, I seem to feel like I'm getting closer and closer to fighting the Saiyan of my dreams. In thinking that their race would evolve so much and become an extremely powerful and technological race, those primates of the past, becoming the Saiyan warrior race, incredible power was shown. Wait, did you believe that these kids that evolve more and more can become even more powerful? Old man, I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm going to get stronger and stronger, and I won't let any of my Saiyan overcome me.
Beerus begins to raise his ki even higher. Goku and Vegeta stop their training and are surprised by the strength of the God of Destruction. Goku says,
Well, how incredible the power of Mr. Beerus, isn't it?
Vegeta says,
It seems that we're going a long way from reaching it one day.
Whis says,
For him to be like that? Surely he must have remembered something, or rather someone very specific. It was the first God Ozaru.
Vegeta says,
What? Wasn't that just a legend?
Goku speaks.
What is it, Mr. Whis?
Whis, full of laughter, and speaks.
It's a long story, boys. One day I'll tell you for sure.
So hey, what do you believe and what do you imagine about all of this? The story of the first god Ozaru Yamushi. Regardless of what it is more than important that you arrive exposing it in your comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.